Hello friends, how are you? In the last few videos, I had discussed with you about the importance of intuition, right? What are the advantages of following our intuition, how it improves the quality of our life, how it affects each and everything like our relationship, work, our finances, everything. If everything it affects in a positive way when we start following intuition. So intuition is a very powerful tool, and if we start using it in our life, and our life will transform. Of course, it's a gradual process. You cannot expect it to suddenly change your life, but gradually you will definitely see a lot of improvement, lot of changes, lot of transformation in your life. In each and every area of your life, your life starts becoming more calm, positive. You start feeling more secure from inside, more strong inside. So a lot of advantages of following intuition versus mind, because when we follow our mind, many a times we encounter a lot of worry, stress, anxiety, fears, insecurities. Sometimes we become jealous of others, we do comparison even though we don't intend to do that, right? So those things do happen when we follow our mind only. But when we start following our intuition more and more compared to our mind, then really our life changes for the good. Okay, so those are the advantages of following our intuition. Now, if you ask me what is the key aspect or what is the mantra of following our intuition, like what is the most important thing which we need to remember in order to follow our intuition, so I would say the one thing which you need to remember for sure, even if you forget about other things, and that is your feelings. Okay, so for if you are given in any situation, any given situation, whether you have to make a decision, you have to solve a problem, you have to do anything, like even if you're contemplating like what should I do next, whether I should go to the market or go to a movie theater or meet a friend, whatever you are contemplating, right? All these decisions you can make through intuition. And you have to basically, the thing what you have to do here is you need to check your feelings, like how you are feeling about this thing. Okay, so what happens is, like, suppose you are trying to solve a problem. Okay, and there is a suggestion which comes to your mind. Okay, and if it feels good to you, then you can be sure that this is the intuition, this is what your inner voice is telling you to do. Okay, if it doesn't feel good to you from inside, forget about it. Don't try to follow it, because that's not what your intuition, that may be your mind. And you know what happens if you follow your mind, ultimately many times you regret also, why did I do that, and why didn't I do those things. So following intuition has a lot of benefits, right? So we were discussing about the feelings, like feeling is the key part. So if you are if you feel good about something, that's your intuition, follow it, no question about it. If you don't feel good about something, don't follow it, because that's not your intuition. Simple. Okay, and feeling has got a lot of importance in manifestations, because I tell you, if you read deeply about the law of attraction, which many people are aware of and are using these days, right? So the main aspect, the key aspect of law of attraction is feelings. So if you can feel your dreams, if you can feel what you want to attract, whether it's your car, house, or whatever, or person, if you feel that, you can attract it fast. You can attract it for sure. And if you don't feel it, you cannot attract it, right? So that is the key aspect of law of attraction. Same here. In the law of intuition also, the concept, the key aspect remains same. That is, you have to check your feelings. You have to check how you are feeling. Okay, if you feel good about something, follow it. If you don't feel good about something, don't follow it. Okay, so let me give you one example. What happened some time back, I had a choice. Basically, I had to go to a city, like I had to move out of the current city and go somewhere for 1 month. Okay, I had three, four choices in front of me. So few of the choices, like few of the places which I had in my mind shortlisted, they were good from financial perspective because I was able to save more money compared to the other options. Okay, and there were other advantages. But when I checked my feeling one by one, I just don't know. I was getting more inclined towards one option which was not looking favorable to my mind. Okay, so I was utterly confused what to do, what not to do. So then what I did, I decided, okay, let me close my eyes and let me not think about anything. No reasoning, no analysis, no pros, no cons, nothing. Just check what I am feeling about each of the options. So the four cities which I had in mind, I just closed my eyes and scanned them one by one. Okay. And as I scanned, I just checked how I feel about it without thinking anything. Okay. And as I did that, I immediately recognized that, okay, this is the city I want to go and this is how I'm feeling, even though it doesn't look favorable to my mind. Okay, so that's how intuition works. It may not be favorable to your mind may be in completely conflict with your intuition. Your mind will say A, your intuition will say B, but if you follow B, then you will never regret. Your life, your quality of your life will improve significantly. You will definitely realize the benefits of it. Okay, that's how intuition is. So let me give you another example. So what happens, like uh, many times it has happened, like suppose it's a weekend. Now I wake up in the Saturday morning and now I'm thinking, what should I do during this weekend? Like I have Saturday and Sunday whole day. What should I do here? Okay. So if I think about the whole weekend, what is my plan? What am I supposed to do? I don't I don't clearly get what I should be doing, and I don't really get all the directions or the suggestion what should I do, right? But what I did is like, okay, let me do one thing. Let me just think about now. Okay, suppose I'm sitting at 9 a.m. Okay, so I ask myself, what should I do now? Okay, so suppose my intuition tells me, okay, do one thing, let's cook something. I cook it. After that, I ask myself, what should I do now? My intuition says, okay, let's do some meditation. Okay, I did meditation. After that, again, I asked, what should I do now? My intuition said, okay, let's watch some movie. Okay, I watched a movie. Then after that, I asked my intuition, what should I do now? It said, okay, let's go for some outing, some program is happening, let's attend that program. I did that. Now again, I asked my intuition, what should I do now? It said, okay, do one thing, do some cleaning of the house because house is very unclean, it will feel good. And I tell you, just doing this, I kept on following, and this has happened many times. And the whole weekend was spent in a very nice way. I felt so satisfied after the weekend over was over, right? So this is how intuition works. It makes you feel satisfied from inside, content from inside. It makes you feel good from inside when you follow that path, right? And intuition will not show you the whole complete path at one go. It will tell you to follow it one step at a time. So follow the next step, then the next step, then the next step, like this. And keep following it, and you will ultimately feel so much satisfaction and contentment inside. Okay, now let me give you one more example, because in the last video I had mentioned about intuition guides you on the next step, right? But sometimes there are decisions which we cannot postpone for the last minute. Like suppose I have to travel somewhere. Suppose I have to travel to India and I have to make a flight ticket, right? And flight tickets, if you book it like 2 days in advance, you have to pay a lot price, right? So you have to book it in advance. Now how much advance, that's what. So basically what I did is, like, I had to book the ticket, but I thought, okay, I will not book now, I will see for some time, maybe when it was like 3 4 months back, I said, okay, let me just see for some time how far I can go, right? How far I can go. I know the prices will rise, but right now the prices looked little bit steady to me on the websites. So I kept checking it, and the day I realized that okay, now I cannot postpone this decision making because it's too late. I have to decide where I have to decide on the ticket part. Okay, I have to decide which date I want to go, which flight I want to take, right? Those things I need to, my boarding point, my final point, everything I need to decide now because flight tickets are rising at fast pace. So that day, like suppose it was 1 month before the travel plan or 2 months before the travel plan. So I knew now I have to do it. Reason being, it will, otherwise it will become very expensive. So that's where when you cannot postpone your decision making, right? You cannot postpone your decision making further. That's where intuition guides you. Okay, so it may be for some futuristic event, but you need to decide now, and that's where intuition will guide you. Okay, so intuition will guide you, but it will not guide you for the futuristic things unless you have to make the decision now for that. Okay, so I have given you a lot of examples. Now let me tell you that the qualities of the mind and the qualities of intuition are totally different, right? Mind, what are the qualities of mind? Like many times it's stress, worry, fear, anxiety. uh, there is a feeling of insecurity, loneliness, jealousy, and a lot of negativeness. So those things are usually accompanied with the mind. What are the qualities of intuition? Intuition is nothing but our soul, our God, right? So intuition, the qualities are love, compassion. You become, feel strong, positive, calm, secure from inside. So those are the qualities of intuition. So when you are on the path of intuition, when you are following intuition, you are automatically following these things. So you don't have to make rules like, okay, I should be compassionate, okay, I should be positive, I should be calm. No, you don't have to make those rules because you will automatically be following those things as you are on the path of intuition. Okay, so this is very important. By default, you become more loving, compassionate, positive, strong, confident, authentic, okay, more calm, peaceful. So all those qualities you start imbibing, all those qualities you start developing when you are on the intuition path of intuition. Okay, now when you try to follow your intuition, there will be a lot of time, lot of confusion will be there because your intuition is there, but again your mind will create a lot of thoughts, right? Anger, frustration, fear, whatever, all sort of thoughts will be there. So you need to segregate which one is my intuition, which one is my mind, right? And that's where you need to understand that your feelings play a key role there. That if it feels good to you from inside, that's your intuition. If it doesn't feel good to you, that's not your intuition. So out of, usually you will ask yourself, what should I do? And whatever answer comes to you, if it feels good to you from inside, that's your intuition. Okay, if you have hard choices, like suppose you have to choose out of A or B, then scan it. Close your eyes, scan it. And if you feel good about A, go for it. If you feel good about B, go for it. Right? That's what your intuition is. Okay. Now, so by following our intuition, the quality of life improves a lot. Positiveness, calmness, strength, authenticity, security, all those things start happening. And this, I'm not exaggerating, I'm telling you from my personal experience. You will also experience the same once you start doing that. So, do meditation and just check how you feel from inside. Okay, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Love you.